Well, you know him from many hit comedies, and now he's out with a hit song as well. Teen Idol Cody Stark himself.
That's right.
Standing by with another idol to tell us more.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Do you want to hear a piece of music first?
Ooh,
Do you want to start off with music?
Let's
All right,
do it.
listen to this real quick. It is a jam. It is a jam.
Way before the Coldplay, there was Third Eye, Tonic, Blink 182 was Newly's four friends. They just might get laid before their prom night. They're just not satisfied. 1999.
Yes! Thomas and Nicholas joining us right now. This song's a jam, man. I love it.
Well, it's a parody of a hit song, so it's already a hit, right?
That's right. That's right. It features bowling for soup. And if you were going to bowl for soup, what type of soup would you bowl?
Well, I just answered that question with Jarrett Reddick, the lead singer of Bowling for Soup, on TikTok and Instagram. I recommend you watch the video without me answering it here. It's way funnier.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. Of course, you've played in so many of our favorite movies and films and all this stuff. So what about music as you branch out? I know you've done some stuff in music before, but is this your real first love, or was acting your real first love?
Acting was my first love, and it always will be. Music is secondary, and then producing films. So, we talked about my last film, Adverse, that came out. Lionsgate put it in theaters last year, that I produced and starred in. Of course, my son, Nolan River, had a small part in there, and that is his Death Star Lego set behind me.
Nice.
And of course, my favorite moment, though, I'm going to sidebar right here. My son was on an interview with you last year, and you said, "Oh, your dad was on the show. Do you want to see a picture of my Aquaman costume?" And just in light of kids say the darndest thing, my son goes, "No, that's okay."
Yeah. like I'm good.
Hey, he's honest.
Denied.
Yeah.
He is honest. He is very
That's
honest.
so great. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, you totally blew me off. It was amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah, you were not expecting. You were like, I'm going to show it to you anyway.
I'm bigger than you.
I searched through Facebook for 45 minutes. Boy, I'm going to show you this picture, whether you like it or not.
Well, that'll teach you to ask questions. I've learned as a parent, if you know what you want the answer to be, you cannot ask the question and expect them to give you the answer you want. They will always surprise you.
Fantastic, fantastic. Let's talk about Rookie of the Year. Can you give us a story of either a Gary Busey's story, a John Candy story, or a Barry Bonds story
Oh my
from being
gosh.
in Rookie of the Year?
I will give you my Barry Bonds story. And also, in light of Rookie of the Year, I will be in Sacramento November 18th and 19th for a sports card show. So stay tuned for information on that on my social media. But here is my Barry Bonds story. So, of course, in the film, I struck out Pedro Guerrero, Bobby Bonilla, and Barry Bonds. Of course, I'm sure all the Mets fans were very happy that I struck out Bobby Bonilla. Anyway, Barry Bonds was the biggest of the three, in my opinion, and he actually stayed and watched me film a scene after he was done with his work and complimented me on my acting. And I remember walking away from that moment going, "Oh my gosh, Barry Bonds gave me a compliment. How cool is that?" And when I had him sign a baseball after working, he wrote, "God bless Barry Bonds." And for 10 years, I wrote that on every signature just to pay homage to Barry Bonds. He was so nice.
That's awesome. That is amazing. What is it like to go to Wrigleyville with you? Have you purchased a beer on your own in Wrigleyville since the movie came out?
It's one of those cool things where Chicagoans obviously really love the film, and they show me a lot of love. And there's a lot of, photos and maybe some, beers purchased for me and all that. Nice. But then there's also an element of still being able to kind of do my own thing, and people are cool. So it's kind of a dichotomy. I just love Chicago and Chicagoans for that reason. They sort of let me have the best of both worlds.
That's awesome. Now, when people see you, like myself, they get really excited, and then they'll say something about what you've done, in your career and everything. Do they say the music, or do they say American Pie? Do they say Rookie of the Year, or do they say Little Tony in Who's the Boss?
All of the above. Well, I've been throwing out the first pitch for the Chicago Cubs every year since 2008. So I've done it 14 times.
Awesome.
Took my kids there in April, and I always play a show at an HVAC pub across the street.
Oh, yeah.
afterwards. So there's a little bit of everything. And next year is the 30th anniversary. So the Cubs are going to be creating an actual official Henry Rowengartner Day, which leads me to the next point of finally, and also, what took so long?
That's right. I can't believe 30 years. Are you serious?
Rosenbagger.
30 years.
That hurts
you
a
know,
little bit.
in kind of like you were asking me about Nolan River, my son's movie, Old, because I'm old now.
Where can people get the new song, my friend?
The new song, 1999, featuring Bowling for Soup, is on any of your favorite, listening platforms online. I've got some 7-inch vinyls for sale on my secret web store. You have to kind of search for that a little bit. But you just type in 1999 Thomas Nicholas Band, and you will find it anywhere.
Let's do this again when you're coming to town, man. Love talking to you.
Yeah, well, let's link up in November, yeah?
Done and done. And tell your son we said hi, and good job on those Legos.
Thank you so much. Yeah, he built that in 3 days when he was 7.
Oh,
wow.
really? Oh, that's so sweet.
Adorable.
That's so sweet.
Oh, great.
How long did you have to keep your arm up like this for the movie?
Only when I had the cast in, but I had to hold it, which it was really heavy then, you know?
Yeah. Old school cast.
And then boom.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, sir. It's good to see you. We'll see you in November.
Hopefully no one was hurt in the throwing of that
Oh,
baseball.
they're fine. They're fine.
We have insurance. It's all right.
Thanks, buddy. All right, back to you, Court.